Hello, buenas noches. How is everybody doing? My name is Bobby, and I have a deck buying problem. So that's the bottom line. I got another deck today, you guys. This one is one that, we all have those decks on our list. One day I'm going to get that. Well, I decided today was that day. And I ended up with the Old English Tarot. And let me say, I had an exceptionally good day today, both with clarity and readings and in tips for work. So it wasn't a big inconvenience to get this at all. I literally had extra money, and anytime I get that, you know what I'm going to do with it. I paid my bills and bought a tarot deck. Balance. That's the way I deal with everything. Balance. This is the Old English Tarot by Maggie Neen. I'm assuming the K is silent. Neen. From US Games. I paid, I paid less than 20 because I get my discount, but it's listed at the store for 20. I like the cards. It just doesn't, the pictures are pretty, but like this is the 10 of batons, the 10 of wands on the cover, and I don't see the impression. Oh, there it is. He's pushing the cart. Okay, I'm interested to see what kind of little white book this has, shall we? Now, ISBN number. You guys know how I feel about that. Unless it has an ISBN number, it's probably a knockoff, and the artists aren't getting their due. Okay. US Game Systems. We've got our little fool on his journey. Speaking of fool's journey, I've got a couple people coming up that I'm excited about. One is Kristen Louise from Kristen Louise Tarot. And the other one I'm trying to get on Behind the Cards. I'm not going to tell you just yet because I don't want to jinx anything. But it is a she. That's all I'm going to tell you. Have you figured it out yet? No? Tough ditty. Old English Tarot. And yes, there's that little white book I was expecting. Got my little pink knife all set up. Okay, now where's my little sword? Okay, shall we? We've got a good bookmark. The gentle, graceful imagery of Maggie Neen's Old English Tarot is set against the tapestry of medieval England and inspires a peaceful atmosphere for readings and meditation. Relax your mind and reach back into the era that spurs the imagination. Explore a place where every fleeting fancy seems possible. That's how I feel about the Needman Tarot. Let's see. I do like the backs of these. That reminds me of, which card is it? The Nine of Swords, I think, with the blanket. That reminds me of the pattern that's on the blanket, but this isn't the same pattern. It just reminds me. Okay, so this has two of the bookmark cards. Now, see, this is why I don't like US Game Systems cards. You see that writing on the side there? I dislike that so much, so very much, because I don't view tarot as a game. And when I see this on here, that it just, I don't like it. That's the bottom line. It's a personal thing. I do like the Fool, though. This one's facing the other direction. And this dog is biting his ass, which is what the original doggy and the Fool was. It wasn't his traveling companion. This was the dog that chased the madman out of town. And yep, he's headed for that. The Magician. This is very Marseilles. Is this a pip deck? Let me peek. I'll be damned. It is a pip deck. It's Marseille style. Okay, that explains a lot. The High Priestess. The Empress. It's interesting. She's got the Emperor's shield. I'll have to ask Mama D about this. She uses Marseilles a lot. The Emperor. He's got the shield also. His is facing one way, hers is facing the other. The Hierophant. Look at his eyes, they're black. That kind of creeps me out. The little bearded babies on the floor. That's kind of interesting. The Love Vase. Chariots. Strength. The Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. It actually looks a lot like I was expecting. I just wish it didn't have this here, and I'm wondering if I could cut those off, cut the borders off. I might. I just might, because I really don't like... If it has that on there, I probably don't use it. I may have decks that say that, and I know I do. I just don't use them in professional settings. It's a personal thing. The Hanged Man. Death. D, if you're watching this, what is your opinion of this deck? By the time this airs, I will probably have spoken to you in person about it, though. Temperance. The Devil. It's funny. When I see his little thingy dingy, it makes me think of a British show called Blue Peter. Blue Peter. Yeah. The Tower. It's a pretty deck. There's no doubt about it. I just don't like that one part. I even like the backs. I just don't like the fronts. The Star. The Moon. This one makes it prominent, the little creature crawling out of the waters. Sometimes you can barely tell he's there. Sun. Judgment. The World. Okay, this is probably my favorite card so far. I just like the way that looks. Okay, now we're into the Swords. As my friend Beth says, Swords. She's from Jersey. The King and Queen. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, I don't have a problem with this deck so far, except for that one issue. The Knave of Swords. And we're into the Pippage. Ten of Swords. Got a sinking ship there. Nine of Swords. Well, that doesn't look pleasant at all. This, when I see the Nine of Swords, the way I read it is your past affecting your present, which will affect your future. I don't see that quite in the same way I read it, but this is definitely dealing with the actions of your past and wondering if there is a future. The Eight of Swords. She's locked up, but there's no roof. Seven. So it's a pip deck and a character deck. I like that. Oh, why he gotta kill the dragon? Bastard. Six of Swords. Is that a hunt? She's blowing a horn. Chasing two dogs. The Five of Swords. Bullies. The Four of Swords. Three of Swords. The Two. Every time I see this now, I think of it was the way I delivered a message recently in a reading. The question was, how do I deal with the future? Carefully, bitch. That's every time I see the Two of Swords, I've wanted to say it. I just happen to have said it accidentally. The Ace. They are really pretty. And they're thick, just thick enough to where they will shuffle well. You know that type that just is like butter? King of Batons. He looks like a billy goat. Or looks like a transgendered billy goat. Look how gentle the eyes are, and then a beard. What's that all about? I don't get it. She doesn't have a billy goat face. The Knight of Wands, you passionate sucker, you. The Knave of Batons. The Ten of Batons. Nine of Batons. What do I see here? Bales of wheat. I swear that book better have some info on this. After we get done, we'll throw some cards and I'll look in the book. The Eight of Wands. Now, the thing I read into this usually, excuse me, is communication. But Ace is checking out her ass. Things happening swiftly. I guess when you've got all these people to help you, things happen swiftly. The Seven. The Six. Alright, how is this a card of victory? She's feeding the chickens. The Five. And this is conflict, but I don't see any conflict. Four. Three. It's cute. This is a card of abundance, and they've got little rabbits down here. Two of Batons. Planning, preparing. And the Ace. That was the heater turning off, if you were wondering. It's very cold here in the desert at night. The Ace and the King of Cups. Let's put these aside. So check this out. If you're a professional reader, make sure you get oil or lotion on your hands, because I had to cut off calluses and file down. It was so painful here, just from the fact that I use cards for hours every day. I need to start doing olive oil on my hands. I just started the other day and they already look so much better. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. These are very attractive people in the cups. The Knave. Ten of Cups. The Nine of Cups. I don't understand the image on that at all. The Eight of Cups. Seven of Cups. Six. There's only one person on the Six of Cups. Five of Cups. Two are wonky and three are still standing, instead of the other way around. Four of Cups. Nope, not seeing it. Three. Two. One. Oh, that is an attractive cup. Put these aside. Now, the King. He looks like a 70s musician. Queen of Coins. The Knight. The Knave. The Ten of Coins. Okay, where's the old dude? He's not there. Nine. Eight. I don't see it. This is a card of mastery. Seven. He's over here focusing on this. Meanwhile, the crows are eating his crops. Six of Coins. Five. I didn't realize this was a pip deck, otherwise I would have done the side-by-sides. And the Five of Coins. Four of Coins. Three of Coins. Two. They just did away with the juggler altogether and put the boat in the background. Okay. The Ace of Coins. Okay, that makes me think of Demeter and the growth that she provides. All right. let's pick a card and go there, shall we? Let's do the 5 of no. Let's just try to put a 3-card spread down, and we'll do it that way. How about that? The reason I brought that up is because I realized I'm going to have to shuffle right now, and this makes it difficult. It hurts, actually, right now because my skin's split. They are easier to shuffle than a lot of cards. You know which deck is the easiest for me to shuffle? Sasha Graham. Sasha Graham's Darkwood Tarot is the easiest deck for me to shuffle. That's why it's one of my favorites. The artwork is incredible. Let's do this, shall we? 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're going to do past, present, future. Past, the Fool. Walking through life unwanted. Which is true. When I was young, I was not a good person by any means. I took what life had, and then I took more. And I hurt a lot of people. That is why I'm so focused on spirituality and helping people now to make up for some of the BS I did and pain that I caused. Present. The 4 of batons upside down. There is a sense of stability going on right now, but it's questionable at times, which is true because I do have a lot going on. Plans are starting to solidify, and although the time frame isn't what I was expecting, I was expecting it to happen a lot sooner. Once I realized I got to slow down and take it at a different pace and wait for it, for that stability to show up. I've done all I can do at this point, so. Death card falls into the future. Change. Severe change. Serious change. What I'm seeing in this card during this session is this card's relation to Scorpio. I view this as defending, taking the time to give thought properly to the change that's coming, kind of guiding it. That seems to be within my abilities right now. So, I'm going to. You guys, what do you think of this deck? I want honest opinions. If you hate it, tell me you hate it. If you love it, tell me you hate tell me you hate it. If you love it, tell me you love it. Once again, The Old English Tarot by Maggie Neen from US Game Systems. I'll put the link in the description box for you guys. Let me know what you think, all right? I'll talk to you on the next video. Bye.